My name is Catherine Dames. I'm the Managing Director for Workforce Development at BlueForge Alliance, and I am here with Jeannine Kunz, who is the Chief Workforce Development Officer at SME. Thank you for joining us,
Thank
Jeannine.
you for having me.
I wanted to ask you, tell us a little bit about SME and what you're doing in all things manufacturing and workforce.
Sure, I will. Happy to do that, thanks. SME is a nonprofit. We've existed for almost 100 years, dedicated to the advancement of manufacturing. We exist to support the adoption of technologies, right? Kind of how do you incorporate technologies inside of manufacturing to be more productive, more efficient, more sustainable, right? And at the same time, we also want to make sure the talent is also growing and gaining new skills to leverage all that technology. So it's through those technology and talent that we look to advance manufacturing, and we've been doing that for quite some time. And doing things like this event here, displaying everything related to additive manufacturing is a huge part of what we do to advance technology.
I understand you recently launched the Manufacturing Imperative for Workforce Pipeline Challenge. Tell me about that imperative.
Yeah, so I forgot to mention, in those 90, almost 5 years, I've been with the organization for about 25 of them. And I get the privilege of seeing what happens in workforce across the country with our team, whether it's in education, academia, industry. And one of the things we saw was this opportunity to step up as SME and partner with other colleges to really help bring more enrollment into the classrooms. Some of the best manufacturing programs in the country have the equipment, maybe have some curriculum, but don't always have all the students or a diverse set of students that can fill jobs in manufacturing. So we've sought to seek to find colleges, and we went to 25 different colleges in 17 different states to join this pipeline challenge to again step up with SME. And thank you, BlueForge, because you've joined and stepped up with us in seeking to support the colleges through more advanced manufacturing curriculum, also providing some marketing support to help them and look at different key sector strategies in their regions to first understand what's happening with the employers and the needs that they have for skills in the area, and then looking out to go fulfill those with new enrollees and putting them through the system so they can ultimately get jobs in the local area.
As this pipeline challenge builds this kind of coalition of champions in the work, we want to continue being champions for manufacturing and the submarine industrial base. How can we help SME, at BlueForge Alliance, partner on being champions, work together continually just to support the submarine industrial base?
I've been thrilled to see what you've done, and BlueForge standing itself up as a national integrator is exactly what's needed, because there's a lot of organizations that do really good work, and sometimes though they're contained in a region or a certain locale, and they have good efforts, good intent, and good programs, but they don't have necessarily the responsibility to do something about that nationally. And so what BlueForge has done, I think, for our nation is to really try to look at being that integrator of goodness that's out there, and with a lot of people who have interest in supporting, but like I said, can't do something about it at a national level. So BlueForge, not only for SME, is also doing this idea of integrating various organizations to create kind of the 1 + 1 = 3 or 4 or 5 and scale things nationally. And so for us, we are a national organization, but you have different strengths than ours, and I think combined we can do some pretty powerful things, trying to find that goodness at those local areas, like these colleges in the manufacturing imperative. So I really have appreciated the things that you guys have done at BlueForge, and I can only imagine what stands in front of us for a few years out from now.
We'll have a long history together, I think, right? Journey forward. Thank you so much, Jeannine, for joining us today.
Really
appreciate your
it.
time and your perspective.
Thank you.
You.